Good day and God bless you. Welcome to the Bible reading in chronological order. I just want to thank you once again for joining us, and I pray that the reading today and the explanation and the overview would just be a blessing to you, and I pray that the Lord would just meet you in His Word today. Today we're still busy in the book of Numbers, and we're going to be busy with chapters 26 and 27. Kind of strange chapters actually, and one that will require you to really push through, especially in chapter 26. We see that in the overview, we're going to look at the men of war from 20 years old and upward are numbered after the plague was stayed. So this is where the inheritance of the land is actually being divided. Now note, it's very important to understand that this is only the second census that is done in the book of Numbers. Now the book of Numbers is so called in the English because in this book the people were numbered. But this is only the second census that happens. The first happens at Mount Sinai, and this is the second one that is recorded here. And you can take note of something very special. Now remember, this is the men of war, 20 years and upwards, that is being numbered. But not a single person from those that rejected the promised land, the ones that listened to the spies that came with ill report, not a single person was counted here in this census because they had died already, except for Caleb and Joshua. Remember, those two, because they came back with good report, the Lord actually said that they will enter the promised land. So it's only Joshua and Caleb. Other than that, it was all of the children, if I can say, all of those that were 20 years and less. And now they are 20 years and over, and they are being numbered now as they are about to enter the promised land. This passage, even though it's long and you're going through the numbers, and sometimes we think, okay, why am I going through so much of the numbers and stuff like that? How does that pertain to me? There's something very important that we need to understand in this. It's very fascinating in the way that God deals with the Israelites as opposed to the way He deals with the Gentiles. When He deals with the Israelites, He is always very specific. He tells them, even when it's talking about New Jerusalem, that place where the Israelites are, that needed to be measured. But when it comes to the Gentiles is very unspecific when it comes to that. Don't measure the outer court where the Gentiles will be. The Gentiles, it's much more vague, but with the Jews, it's very specific. So just remember that, and that's something to really get from this chapter as well. There is a lot that can be studied within this chapter, but I'm not going to get into that right now. Then we get to chapter 27, and in chapter 27 we see that the 5 daughters of Zelophehad, they come before Moses and Eleazar in the door of the tabernacle and plead their case for an inheritance. Please listen to this, it's very fascinating. And the Lord tells Moses that they have spoken rightly, and then gives Moses the law of the inheritance. Now this is very critical, and I want you to, if you have the time, please go through this in study, because it seems that there is quite a big portion that is dedicated to this. And so what's the relevance of this? Why does this matter? Well, it really does matter when you're looking at the genealogy of Jesus Christ from the book of Luke, and you'll see it in there. Actually, if you look at it back to King Jeconiah, and you see then that line was cut off. I don't want to get into the details of it, but when Jeconiah was cut off, when the Lord spoke that curse upon Jeconiah, and then you think, well, what's going to happen to the Messianic line? How will Christ come and be ruling from the throne of David? All of these things. But then you get this law of inheritance. And when you get to it and you're looking at it in quite a deep study, look at C.I. Scofield's notes on this. Chuck Missler as well does a beautiful study around this. Go through it in study. It's actually very fascinating. And you'll understand why these things are not just irrelevant passages of history. They actually have a huge relevance to the church. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that for now. Please go through that in study when you get the time. And then you see that the Lord shows Moses the promised land and confirms that Moses will not lead the children of Israel into the promised land because of his disobedience with the rock at Mount Horeb. Then Moses asked the Lord for a successor that would lead the children of Israel into the promised land, and the Lord instructs Moses to appoint Joshua as his successor. When we get to the book of Joshua, we're going to go into why that is such a special thing. But we'll get to that as we go. We're moving quite quickly, and we're looking forward to getting to these passages as well. So may the Lord bless you, and may he keep you. May his face shine upon you. May he give you peace. God bless you.
Chapter 26. And it came to pass after the plague that the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Eleazar the son of Aaron the priest, saying,
Take the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel from 20 years old and upward throughout their fathers' houses, all that are able to go to war in Israel.
And Moses and Eleazar the priest spake with them in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho, saying,
Take the sum of the people from 20 years old and upward, as the Lord commanded Moses and the children of Israel, which went forth out of the land of Egypt.
Reuben, the eldest son of Israel. The children of Reuben, Hanok, of whom cometh the family of the Hanokites, of Palu, the family of the Paluites, of Hezron, the family of the Hezronites, of Carmi, the family of the Carmites. These are the families of the Reubenites, and they that were numbered of them were 43,730. And the sons of Palu, Eliab. And the sons of Eliab, Nemuel, and Dathan, and Abiram. This is that Dathan and Abiram which were famous in the congregation, who strove against Moses and against Aaron in the company of Korah, when they strove against the Lord. And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up together with Korah, when that company died, what time the fire devoured 250 men, and they became a sign. Notwithstanding, the children of Korah died not. The sons of Simeon after their families, of Nemuel, the family of the Nemuelites, of Jamin, the family of the Jamanites, of Jachin, the family of the Jachinites, of Zerah, the family of the Zarhites, of Shael, the family of the Sheulites. These are the families of the Simeonites, 22,200. The children of Gad after their families, of Zephon, the family of the Zephonites, of Haggai, the family of the Haggites, of Shunai, the family of the Shunites, of Ozni, the family of the Oznites, of Eri, the family of the Erites, of Arod, the family of the Arodites, of Areli, the family of the Arelites. These are the families of the children of Gad, according to those that were numbered of them, 40,500. The sons of Judah were and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Judah after their families were of Shelah, the family of the Shelanites, of Pharez, the family of the Pharzites, of Zerah, the family of the Zarhites. And the sons of Pharez were of Hezron, the family of the Hezronites, of Hamel, the family of the Hamulites. These are the families of Judah, according to those that were numbered of them, 16,500. Of the sons of Issachar after their families, of Tola, the family of the Tolaites, of Pua, the family of the Punites, of Jashub, the family of the Jashubites, of Shimron, the family of the Shimronites. These are the families of Issachar, according to those that were numbered of them, 64,300. Of the sons of Zebulun after their families, of Sered, the family of the Sardites, of Elon, the family of the Elonites, of Jaleel, the family of the Jalelites. These are the families of the Zebulunites, according to those that were numbered of them, 70,500. The sons of Joseph after their families were Manasseh and Ephraim. Of the sons of Manasseh, of Machir, the family of the Machirites, and Machir begat Gilead. Of Gilead came the family of the Gileadites. These are the sons of Gilead. Of Jeezer, the family of the Jeezerites, of Helek, the family of the Helekites, and of Azriel, the family of the Azrielites, and of Shechem, the family of the Shechemites, and of Shemida, the family of the Shemidaites, and of Hepher, the family of the Hepherites. And Zelophehad, the son of Hepher, had no sons but daughters. And the names of the daughters of Zelophehad were Mahlah and Noah, Haglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. These are the families of Manasseh, and those that were numbered of them, 52,700. These are the sons of Ephraim after their families, of Shuthelah, the family of the Shuthalites, of Becher, the family of the Bachrites, of Tahan, the family of the Tahanites. And these are the sons of Shuthelah, of Eran, the family of the Eranites. These are the families of the sons of Ephraim, according to those that were numbered of them, 32,500. These are the sons of Joseph after their families. The sons of Benjamin after their families, of Bela the family of the Belaites, of Ashbel the family of the Ashbelites, of Ahiram the family of the Ahiramites, of Shupham the family of the Shuphamites, of Hupham the family of the Huphamites. And the sons of Bela were Ard and Naaman. Of Ard the family of the Ardites, and of Naaman the family of the Naamites. These are the sons of Benjamin after their families, and they that were numbered of them were 45,600. These are the sons of Dan after their families. Of Shuham, the family of the Shuhamites. These are the families of Dan after their families. All the families of the Shuhamites, according to those that were numbered of them, were 64,400. Of the children of Asher after their families, of Jimnah, the family of the Jimnites, of Jesui, the family of the Jesuites, of Beriah, the family of the Beriites. Of the sons of Beriah, of Heber, the family of the Heberites, of Malchiel, the family of the Malchielites, and the name of the daughter of Asher was Sarah. These are the families of the sons of Asher, according to those that were numbered of them, who were 53,400. Of the sons of Naphtali after their families, of Jaziel, the family of the Jazielites, of Guni, the family of the Gunites, of Jezer, the family of the Jezerites, of Shillem, the family of the Shillemites. These are the families of Naphtali, according to their families, and they that were numbered of them were 45,400. These were the numbered of the children of Israel, 600,1,730. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
Unto these the land shall be divided for an inheritance according to the number of names. To many thou shalt give the more inheritance, and to few thou shalt give the less inheritance. To every one shall his inheritance be given according to those that were numbered of him. Notwithstanding, the land shall be divided by lot. According to the names of the tribes of their fathers they shall inherit. According to the law shall the possession thereof be divided between many and few.
And these are they that were numbered of the Levites after their families. Of Gershon, the family of the Gershonites. Of Kohath, the family of the Kohathites. Of Merari, the family of the Merarites. These are the families of the Levites. The family of the Libnites, the family of the Hebronites, the family of the Mahlites, the family of the Mushites, the family of the Korathites. And Kohath begat Amram. And the name of Amram's wife was Jochebed, the daughter of Levi, whom her mother bare to Levi in Egypt. And she bare unto Amram Aaron and Moses and Miriam their sister. And unto Aaron was born Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar. And Nadab and Abihu died when they offered strange fire before the Lord. And those that were numbered of them were 23,000, all males from a month old and upward, for they were not numbered among the children of Israel, because there was no inheritance given them among the children of Israel. These are they that were numbered by Moses and Eleazar the priest, who numbered the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by Jordan, near Jericho. But among these there was not a man of them whom Moses and Aaron the priest numbered, when they numbered the children of Israel in the wilderness of Sinai. For the Lord had said of them,
They shall surely die in the wilderness.
And there was not left a man of them, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh, and Joshua the son of Nun. Chapter 27. Then came the daughters of Zelophehad, the son of Hepher, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, of the families of Manasseh, the son of Joseph. And these are the names of his daughters: Mahlah, Noah, and Hoglah, and Milcah, and Tirzah. And they stood before Moses and before Eleazar the priest, and before the princes and all the congregation by the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying,
Our father died in the wilderness, and he was not in the company of them that gathered themselves together against the Lord in the company of Korah, but died in his own sin, and had no sons.
Why should the name of our father be done away from among his family, because he hath no son? Give unto us therefore a possession among the brethren of our father.
And Moses brought their cause before the Lord. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
The daughters of Zelophehad speak right. Thou shalt surely give them a possession of an inheritance among their father's brethren. And thou shalt cause the inheritance of their father to pass unto them. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If a man die and have no son, then ye shall cause his inheritance to pass unto his daughter. And if he have no daughter, then ye shall give his inheritance unto his brethren. And if he have no brethren, then ye shall give his inheritance unto his father's brethren. And if his father have no brethren, then ye shall give his inheritance unto his kinsman that is next to him of his family, and he shall possess it. And it shall be unto the children of Israel a statute of judgment, as the Lord commanded Moses.
And the Lord said unto Moses,
Get thee up into this Mount Abarim, and see the land which I have given unto the children of Israel. And when thou hast seen it, thou also shalt be gathered unto thy people, as Aaron my brother was gathered. For ye rebelled against my commandment in the desert of Zin, in the strife of the congregation, to sanctify me as the water before their eyes. That is the water of Meribah in Kadesh, in the wilderness of Zin.
And Moses spake unto the Lord, saying,
Let the Lord, the God of the spirits of all flesh, set a man over the congregation, which may go out before them, and which may go in before them, and which may lead them out, and which may bring them in, that the congregation of the Lord be not as sheep which have no shepherd.
And the Lord said unto Moses,
Take thee Joshua the son of Nun, a man in whom is the Spirit, and lay thine hand upon him, and set him before Eleazar the priest, and before all the congregation, and give him a charge in their sight. And thou shalt put some of thine honor upon him, that all the congregation of the children of Israel may be obedient. And he shall stand before Eleazar the priest, who shall ask counsel for him after the judgment of Jordan before the Lord. At his word shall they go out, and at his word they shall come in, both he and all the children of Israel with him, even all the congregation.
And Moses did as the Lord commanded him, and he took Joshua and set him before Eleazar the priest, and before all the congregation. And he laid his hands upon him, and gave him a charge, as the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses.